Man, I don't know. I don't even know where you even start about this. I think the Jay-Z freestyle was corny. And the reason why I think the Jay-Z freestyle is corny is because you're 56 years old. You've been in the game for centuries. You've been in the game for 26 years. My son is 26, right? When I was working at the Source magazine, we were promoting your album. That was 26 years ago, right? So you've been in the game for 26 years. You should have money, right? That's like me picking a fight with Real Time or Trickstar. Bobby, you've been taking pictures for 30 years. There's certain footage and content that Trickstar and Real Time or even Johnny British will never have. Johnny British ain't got more dance hall than me. When I was retiring from dancehall, Johnny British was starting. When I was done, right, Johnny British was just picking up. And there's other heads that are above me, like Jack Sauer. I can't talk to Jack Sauer. Jack Sauer's got video footage that is way better than my corny 3C stuff or my little Jamaican nonsense, the stuff that I did. Because at that time, the culture kind of took a hit when I got in. When I got into dancehall was basically on its way out, right? We're talking Silverhawk, Nuclear 4x4. We're talking Supercat. We're talking Addies and Jaro. We talking Rodigan and Barry G. Like, I ain't got that type of footage. I'm 52. I started this in 1996. You get me? Like, homie, you're 56 years old. You supposed to be paid. And then you talking about Drake. I'm not a Drake fan, but the only reason why your contract is not in perpetuity is because of Damon Dash. Damon Dash is the one that put you on to how the business works. And now you run around like you the smartest brother in the business. Damon Dash built you, homie. He built you. I work in close proximity of Jay-Z. I always say this every time I go on these rants. Bobby Shakes University is the backbone. How that started was me watching Ray Dog and me watching Damon Dash move backstage, state to state. I watched Ray Dog, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna do this, I ain't gonna do that. I watched Damon Dash, he's a little bit too loud over here, I'm gonna do this. Those were my idols growing up. Because them were the dudes that was moving heavy in the streets. Jay-Z, you're a worker. Now, you could trick all the black women out here because the black women out here is delusional because they love you, because you're with Beyonce, and we got black love, black woman and black man together. Homie, my parents are together. My parents been together for 100 years. My aunts and uncles are together. I know what black love is. I don't need to look at Obama and Michelle and Jay-Z and Beyonce to see what black love is. So you got all these black females fainting over this freestyle, like, get over it. Find yourself a real dude to settle down with, and you won't be looking at Obama and Michelle as the gold standard for black love. The gold standard for me for black love is my mom and my pops. The gold standard for me is my aunts and uncles. That's my gold standard. I don't look at no Hollywood cornballs. And I know Jay-Z ain't got no bread. He ain't got no bread because he has to go back to work. He has to go back to work. Because I know Jay-Z. He's the type of dude, he's scared of his own shell. Jay-Z's the type of dude that's scared of his own shadow. He's not the type of dude that wants to go on tour and be around people. He's shook, he's scared. I got pictures of Jay-Z, taking pictures of Jay-Z when I started BobbyChase.com. It's like the dude's about to cry. Like, don't take my picture. But then you go on stage acting like you're a tough guy with a wig on. Come on, bro. Come on, man. You silly, boy. You goofy. And that's why Damon Dash did the right thing. You goofy. You're just goofy. And the freestyle was trash. You're going at Drake. Drake, at 39, had more money than you, Jay. You're a late bloomer. You late. You got to understand, most rappers was getting it in at 18. You bagged your first bad woman at the age of 40, my dude. You bagged your first hot shorty at 40. 24, I was flying all over the place. Actually, on the Hard Knock, when I was working the Hard Knock Life tour, I was dating a Tommy Hilfiger model. She was a model for Tommy Hilfiger. That was my piece. I'm pulling up to the Fleet Center with that. 24 years old. Like, what are we talking about here? You hyping, you should be rich. You were schooled by Damon Dash. You're corny, bro. You're scared of your shadow. And it's the same playbook that we've been watching from Jay-Z for 100 years. You get into a little scuffle, you do a freestyle at a show, and then you drop an album. Come on, bro. You're not it, bro. You're 56. You should have more money than everybody else because you've been in the game for 100 years. You coming at Kanye. You did a Roots picnic because you have to, because Rock Nation is getting funded by Live Nation. And a lot of y'all don't know that. Oh, Jay-Z's a billionaire. That nigga got a job. I have more freedom than him. Yo, I got more freedom than Jay-Z. How are you a billionaire with no freedom? So you have to go back on the road because your money is dwindling, bro. Your money's dwindling. And then you want to come at Kanye West. Kanye West just sold out someplace in Turkey the same night you on stage dropping some nonsense freestyle to 118,000 people in Turkey, the biggest concert in hip-hop history. And Kanye West ain't got the machine. Drake ain't got the machine. You're an industry plant propped up by the industry talking reckless against dudes that ain't got no friends. Drake ain't got no friends. Biggest album right now in the world. Kanye's against the world. You show up on stage wearing a wig. I can't with y'all.